Left-wing commentator Keith Olbermann getting a lot of heat for mocking Republican Senator Mitt Romney's large family. Romney tweeted this Christmas Day photo and a Bible verse. Olbermann responded with, "Somebody gift these people some vasectomies." Well, big reaction to that on social media. One user calling him a, quote, lonely, childless boomer. Another tweeting, Keith Olbermann has no children, just an empty penthouse near Central Park where he yells at people about vaccines all day, like the Scrooge. Jimmy Failla, host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio, joining us now. Jimmy, good of you to be with us. You know, is this where we are, attacking someone for having a large family and offering a Bible verse? I mean, if it were a Democratic senator posting a family picture, would we see the same vitriol or would we see some adoration?
Well, to be clear, okay, this is not where we are. This is where Keith Olbermann is. He's a really sad guy, okay? Keith Olbermann could never hate Mitt Romney half as much as he hates himself. And that's why you'll notice, as disgusting as the comment is, a lot of the bile that comes back at Keith Olbermann isn't nearly as harsh because we realize he's really a sad guy, where he's operating from a place of emotion that's denying him the self-awareness that would otherwise tell him he looks crazy for tweeting something like this. But this is what Twitter is. You know, it's a fight club for people who don't want to get hit. It incentivizes the harshest takes imaginable, and you're essentially just sitting there road raging all day with someone who's not even on the same highway as you, and that is Keith Olbermann right now.
Yeah, you know, Keith Olbermann and the Democrats, they really loved Mitt Romney when he was opposing President Trump and voting in favor of the impeachment, right? But I guess that didn't last long.
No, that didn't last long at all. And I do want to say this, though, too, Anita. Okay, a lot of people who rightfully chastised Keith Olbermann also, you know, use the famous quote that every child is a gift. Okay, and I will say this as a parent, every child is a gift, but there are some instances where we wish we held on to that gift receipt, if we're being honest. But the whole Keith Olbermann thing at this point, though, is we know this. He is one of the most patently unlikable human beings in this business, which is a pretty high bar. And at this point, when he lashes out, okay, no one's taking it seriously so much as we almost get a kick out of how ridiculous he sounds.
Yeah,
he's like, if you've ever gotten on the subway where there's a guy just yelling insults into the night sky, there comes a point after the fourth or fifth stop where you're like, do me, you know, and that's where we are with Keith Olbermann.
Yeah. Well, social media users, in addition to mocking him, also mercilessly mocking MSNBC's Nicolle Wallace for saying this Monday. Watch.
How difficult this is for this administration. I mean, I'm a Fauci groupie. I'm a thrice vaccinated mask adherent. I buy KN95 masks by the, you know, caseload. They're in every pocket. I wear them everywhere except when I sit down.
Okay, Twitter users calling it incredibly embarrassing and humiliating and shamelessly neurotic. Meantime, a new Forbes estimate shows that Dr. Fauci is set to rake in the highest ever federal government retirement package in U.S. history, with his annual payment exceeding $350,000. Jimmy, is this a good look for Nicolle Wallace? I mean, is this her role as an anchor to call herself a Fauci groupie?
No, it's embarrassing. I mean, in terms of journalistic integrity, we're living in the death of shame for someone to openly declare that. The only thing I will defend her on is this. Every single one of us has agreed with Dr. Fauci at some point because he's taken every single position on every social distancing issue in the country. First it was no masks, then it was some masks, then it was 2 masks, then it was I can't believe it's not masks. It's like when you hear that Fauci is getting a $350,000 pension, that actually breaks down mathematically to $1 for every time he was wrong about COVID.
All right. And what about what she said about stocking up on N95 masks? I mean, is she projecting a sense of fear by saying she's doing that?
Unintentionally. What she's trying to project to her viewers is a sense of moral and intellectual superiority, because that's what MSNBC has become. People tune in to be told that they know better and they're smarter than those dumb right-wingers taking horse dewormer. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, no one was actually doing that. Obviously, there is a human use for ivermectin, but they're not there for the facts. They're not there for an honest conversation. They are there for confirmation bias. Hey, we know better, even when they don't.
All right, let's switch over to this. Amazon saying it's reprogrammed Alexa after a mother story about a major malfunction went viral. The mom posted that her 10-year-old asked Alexa to come up with a physical fitness challenge for her. The device told her to plug a phone charger into an outlet about halfway, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs. It's a TikTok challenge that's been circulating online, super dangerous to say the least. Jimmy, what do you make of this? This just seems like all kinds of wrong.
Oh, it's not good. I mean, if people haven't figured it out by now, Alexa is not your friend, okay? And what Alexa probably deduced from this challenge is the kid didn't know about this challenge, which has been all over TikTok for the better part of like 2 years. So Alexa is basically just scrolling the internet for challenges, giving them to your kid, and Alexa probably took away the fact that, oh, if the kid doesn't know this challenge, it's probably not on TikTok. Ergo, Alexa just stole another piece of information. But this is the problem, okay? With, you know, being so reliant on digital devices for entertainment and sustenance, okay? I grew up poor, and one of the perks of growing up poor is we didn't have an Alexa to spy on us. The only assistant we had was a Magic 8-Ball. Do you remember the Magic 8-Ball, Anita?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
My daughter got one for Christmas
this
love
year.
It.
It's great. It's great. You shake it up, and then it gives you like a nonsensical answer. It's like the Joe Biden of toys, basically. But the Magic 8-Ball will never get you killed or put you in harm's way. So I am pro 8-Ball, anti-Alexa.
No electricity involved with the 8-Ball, no plugging in anything.
Thank you.
All right, Jimmy Failla, thank you so much. Amazon did put out an apology, so we've got to add that in there.
There you go.